Hey, hello everybody. Happy 4th of July. Welcome into 11 Alive News midday at 11. I'm Faith Jesse. It's going to be a very, very hot one today with humidity climbing. We are talking about some potentially dangerous temperatures today, and that is why we are issuing an 11 Alive weather impact alert. We want to get straight over to meteorologist Chesley McNeil for more on that. So Chesley, we know it's a holiday. People want to be outside grilling at the pool, but we're talking about dangerous hot temperatures here.
That's right. Absolutely right. We mentioned it yesterday because we knew people would have plans to get outside, and so it could really sneak up on you. You don't want to be outside on a day like this where really it could attack your body. The temperatures that we're talking about and the humidity combined together creates a heat index that could rise above 100 today, 105, 109 in some spots. Because of that, we have a heat advisory. Here it is from 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock this afternoon. All the counties that's highlighted in the color orange there, from Rome, Atlanta, Athens down through Macon, is where we can see a heat index that could potentially cause some problems, especially health problems for your body, folks. So you don't want to overexert yourself on days like this. It's just a little bit too hot out there. So if you can stay inside, just do so. We had some clouds earlier. Those clouds starting to break down. In fact, we got some sunshine in here a little bit earlier on today as well, and it's helping to create those higher temperatures. In fact, the temperatures right now are running pretty much in the 80s. You got some mid 80s in here, even 79 degrees over toward Carrollton. But when you factor in that humidity, and it has been on the high side, look at this, in the 60s and the 70s out there, especially where we have the 70s, you factor that in and the temperature feels like the 90s in a lot of spots. And because of that, already feeling like in the 90s, we saw that the AJC Peachtree Road Race, they issued a black flag. Started out with a caution this morning, and now it's all the way up to a black flag where they have canceled some of those events. Now, the temperature will continue to rise this afternoon, of course, and we'll see the potential for a few isolated showers popping up. Our concern about this, and not everyone will get wet, but will be for the fireworks later on tonight. Will these showers hold out in some areas that prevent or cancel some of the fireworks? We'll talk more about it in the full forecast straight ahead. Here with more on that black flag is Faith.
All right, Chesley, thank you so much. And that is breaking news coming into our newsroom. Atlanta's biggest 4th of July event called off this morning about 15 minutes before we came on the air. Of course, a lot of participants had already finished the AJC Peachtree Road Race. As we know, it started early this morning. But those remaining in the park, they were told that they needed to leave. That is because of the black flag warning Chesley was talking about. That means dangerous temperatures in excess of 90 degrees. So most people on the course, they are allowed to finish and get their T-shirts, but then they have to leave. We are going to have more on the festivities from this morning before things got too hot out there. That's going to be coming up in just a minute. And this heat can impact your 4th of July celebrations today. So to see how people are doing in this heat, we want to head out to 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates. She headed out to Marietta. And Bobeth, we know that you're there for the Let Freedom Ring parade. Hundreds of people expected to go out there today, but we're talking about all this heat. How are they dealing with it?
Man, it is hot out here, but those we spoke to aren't taking any chances. They came prepared. You got tents, you have coolers filled with ice and water. And as they watch this parade go by, they say they're taking every precaution to make sure they enjoy it and not end up with any heat-related injuries. A big turnout Thursday morning for the Let Freedom Ring parade in Marietta.
You get to see all the cool trucks fly by, and you get to say hi to people, and it looks pretty cool to me.
This was the first year Lorenzo and his family participated in the event, but for others, the annual parade has become a family tradition.
Something that we've done for 50 consecutive years, the family getting together to come out, watch the parade, spend time together as a family for our independence.
But the parade comes as the National Weather Service issues a heat advisory, saying the heat index could reach 109 degrees. They recommend staying indoors, but if you have to go outside, they suggest drinking plenty of fluids and avoiding direct sunlight. That's because the hot temperatures and high humidity could cause heat-related illnesses, concerns that did not dissuade parade participants.
I've been doing this for 30 years, so we didn't want to stop the tradition today, just because it's hot. We got our chairs and our towels, and we got our waters. We got a fan and a tent.
And others say they too are taking precautions.
My overalls, got to stay cool today. Definitely have our cooler full of water to hydrate. Got the shade, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Just drink a lot and try to stay in the shade.
Now, throughout the day today, Marietta will have events outdoors until about 9 o'clock at night. So again, they're telling everyone to take precautions if they're coming out to participate in the festivities. Live in Marietta, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.
Bobeth, thank you so much for giving us a look at the heat out there. We do want to help you out here on this holiday. We have some resources for you to help you and your family beat this heat. Pull out your phones, text the word HEAT to 404-885-7600. We'll send you a list of local pools, splash pads, and information on how you can save some money on your electric bill. Again, that is the word HEAT to 404-885-7600. It is hot out there. We want to make sure that you guys are staying